In the Kitchen.
It's time now for another edition of In the Kitchen. As the temperatures get a little cooler, if you're doing some tailgating, you probably want some warm food.
Hi everyone, I'm Chef Becky, and today in the kitchen, I'm going to show you how to make barbacoa, which is a slow-cooked shredded beef taco recipe.
Oh, I'm looking forward to this. So let's go through the ingredients.
Here I have 5 pounds of beef chuck roast that I've cut into about 8 pieces, 3 whole bay leaves, 3/4 of a cup of strong chicken broth, 4 teaspoons of minced garlic, 1/3 of a cup of cider vinegar, 3 tablespoons of lime juice, 4 teaspoons of cumin, 2 teaspoons of Mexican oregano, 1 teaspoon pepper, 1 teaspoon salt, and half a teaspoon of ground cloves. And we're going to add 4 chipotle chilies in adobo. So for the sauce, we're going to put in all of the ingredients except the bay leaves.
Okay.
I'm going to show you about the chipotle chilies. They're pretty spicy, so we're only going to need 4. So this recipe calls for cider vinegar and lime juice, both of which are acids, and that will help soften the meat.
And again, we need that because we're using a less expensive cut of meat for this.
And it will cook for a long time in the slow cooker. You can see it turned into a nice brick red color. So now our sauce is complete, and now we're going to get the meat ready. We're going to put the 3 bay leaves in the bottom of the crock pot. So I have about 3 tablespoons of oil in the pan. I'm going to turn it up to medium-high, and while that's preheating, we'll season the meat. I like to use kosher salt and black pepper. With almost all meat recipes, you want to start with your meat being room temperature. So our pan and the oil are ready for the meat. It's nice and hot. So we're going to sear it until the meat is browned on all sides. So now all of our meat is browned and it's ready to go into the crock pot. The last step is to pour the sauce over the meat. So now I'm going to set the crock pot to low power for 10 hours. So our meat has been cooking low and slow for 10 hours, and now it is tender and ready to shred. So Ellen, would you mind helping me shred all the meat?
Oh, let's shred.
Okay, so I have a clean cookie sheet here. I'm going to take it out. Just makes it a little bit easier. And I do like to do this step with my hands so I can feel if there are any pieces of tendon that maybe didn't soften up.
This has got a great smell to it too.
I think you're gonna like it.
And obviously, since it's been cooking for so long, it shreds oh so nicely, as you can see here.
So now that all of our meat is shredded, we're gonna add it back to the slow cooker with the sauce. And we'll let this warm through again while we're getting the other components ready. So when I have this for my taco bar, I like to serve it with raw minced onion, chopped cilantro, Mexican sour cream, lime wedges, and steamed corn tortillas.
So I guess our next step is just putting our tacos together then.
Pretty easy. Build your own taco bar.
Ah, that is wonderful, and I think this is gonna be so popular, people are gonna forget there's a game.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Absolutely nothing wrong with that. Well, Chef Becky, thank you once again. That's gonna do it for another edition of In the Kitchen.